Hi. So today is National Coming Out Day, and I just wanted to talk about my story and how I came out, I guess. And it sucks like how the whole thing happened, but I mean, compared to other people, it's not that horrible. Like it was a pretty simple thing that happened, and it wasn't extremely crazy. And I'm really grateful for my mom during that time, but um, so I am a senior now in high school, and I sort of started realizing that was into other girls or like bisexual this summer or the start of my sixth grade year at middle school. Um, there was this girl, I don't even remember how we met or anything like that, but yeah, we became friends and we started talking, and I found out that she liked girls, and so I was already feeling that way. I was already kind of like seeing girls and being like, oh wow, like she's super cute. Like it'd be like really cool to like hold hands with her or something like that. And then I found out this girl, and I started developing feelings, and I would get nervous and shy. I would be all flustered and stuff every time she came around. So after we started talking for a while, we decided to hang out, and that was interesting because I was trying to be super cool about it. I was trying not to be nervous or anything, but that's all I could do. All I could do was be nervous and be like awkward, and it sucked. And she told me that she like had some feelings towards me, but then she was also like she friend zoned me. So that kind of sucked. And that was like the start of like my really bad self confidence issues. Like I have very low self confidence in myself, and I don't feel like I'm very self cautious about like my body and stuff. But so after that girl, there was another girl that came, and I liked her too. And I kind of realized like I had seen her around, and I had seen how she was with other people, and she kind of like hopped around a lot, which sucked. But we had a lot of common, and she was super nice and sweet and stuff. And so I tried seeing how that went for a while, and that didn't really go as well as I had hoped. And then in seventh grade, I got in a relationship with a guy, and that went okay for a while, but then the guy was just weird. So I think in seventh grade, after me and the guy had broken up, I started getting like depressed. And so I started going back to counseling, and I got diagnosed with anxiety and depression. And I think a big cause of that, like making it come and be so effective on me, was because I was having trouble with being like bisexual. Not with being bisexual, but like how I was feeling if anyone else found out. Like I hadn't told anyone at this point. No one really knew except for like the two girls that I liked, and I was scared that they were gonna tell everyone, but they didn't. And so I was having trouble like kind of dealing with it and how I was gonna like come out because I didn't want because keeping it a secret I think just really affected me in a bad way. And so I went to counseling, and I had told my counselor like how I felt. Like I think I like girls and stuff, and I think I'm like bisexual because I still like guys, but I also like girls and stuff. And at the time, I didn't know that she was like some super intense Christian person. But then after I told her, I kind of found that out because she was like started freaking out and was like, "Oh, you're sick, and we can help you, and I have all these pamphlets for different places that can help you and stuff." And I was super like whoa, like freaked out because like I didn't think what I had was an issue. Like I knew it wasn't like an issue, I knew it was like a natural thing and stuff, but she was like, no, you're sick and stuff. And I had even asked her like, don't tell my mom please, because at that time I didn't know that my mom approved of it, I guess, and I thought that she didn't like it at all. And so I was scared that if she found out, she would like disown me. And it was super scary. And then so when my counselor was like, "Oh, we gotta tell your mom," I was like, "Oh no, please don't." But she went behind my back and told my mom. And my mom, though, was super cool about it. She was like, "Oh, yeah, and like I don't really care." Like my mom was like, "That's her business. Like if she wants to like girls or like guys, that's her problem. Like that's what she has to deal with. That's who she likes, and I don't really care." But then my counselor was like, "No, like she needs help. She has issues and stuff." And my mom was super understanding and cool about it, which super like surprised me a lot because I thought she wasn't. And so after my mom found out, I felt more comfortable with telling other people, and for like I started telling my friends, and my friends, which this sucked, became like really awkward, and I think they all assumed that I was trying to hit on them or that I wanted to date them because they were all really into guys. They all liked guys and stuff, and so when I told them that I was bisexual, they got all freaked out. And that made me sad and kind of pissed off because like you're my friends, like you should have my back no matter what. And so I got ignored for a long time from them, and that sucked. And then I think it was like a couple months that they acted weird, but then they finally, like, I don't know if they looked it up or something, but they like realized that no, I'm not gonna hit on you, like you're my friend, why would I do that? And so we got past that and we got better, but even as that went by, I was still having a lot of anxiety because of being bisexual, and then a lot of like my self confidence was going away because I thought that I was really dumb. I thought that, oh, being bisexual, like I like have more options of dating people and stuff or people liking me, and then like no one was liking me, and all my friends were around me getting like hit on and stuff, and I was kind of just like there, and so my self confidence went down a lot, and um, it's still pretty bad, but I don't really blame it on being bisexual anymore. Like I just know that it's kind of like a mental thing, and I need to like figure that out. And I'm super grateful for my mom and my community where I live because they're all very open and they don't really care. Like they're pretty like accepting of people that are like that, which I find amazing. But to people out there who don't have it as easy as I do, where your community sucks and the people that live with you are like crazy and think that you're sick or try and disown you, like I'm sorry that that's happening to you, but just know that there is a huge community out here of LGBT that would be willing to help you, like, or that you could talk to, even if you haven't come out yet to your family and you just want someone to talk to that could probably possibly understand it. It's like you have a whole bunch of people like here to like talk to and like that understand how you're feeling. Like there's probably tons of people that are going through the same thing that you are. And I might not be one of those people who had to deal with a lot of the trouble of coming out, but I am someone that you can talk to and that is there and that would understand and wouldn't judge. So, to the people out there who are having trouble coming out or coming to terms, just know that you're not alone and there's always other people that can help you. And to stay strong. But to end this, I'm just going to say happy National Coming Out Day, everyone. And hopefully I get to see all your guys' stories on coming out. So